Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the home weather office on this Thursday morning. It's the first day of February 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the home weather office. And as I look out the window, it's cloudy. It's still a little drippy here and there. Just had some light rain go by within the last half hour. And for the most part, that weather system went by last night and dropped okay amounts of rain during the overnight, minimal problems. We did have some winds gusting 45, even 50 miles an hour in a couple of spots. It also produced minimal issues, a tree here, a tree there, some minor power outages. And as we go through the next 24, even 48 hours, we'll see occasional showers. But we're also going to take aim this morning at what is likely going to be coming our way at the end of the weekend into the day on Monday. And for some parts of the state, this could be significant. So I'm even going to include Southern California in this discussion. So let's show you what's happening now. As I'm recording this at about 8:22 on Thursday morning, as you can see, the west slope is still getting some nice rain. We're still getting some pretty good rain in parts of Tuolumne County. But for the valley, the showers are breaking up. And during the day today, as I'll show you the models, we will be seeing occasional showers. There may be a thunderstorm this afternoon, but in terms of the widespread, steady hours upon hours of rain, that's done. So how'd we do? Well, some areas did quite well. This is from the California Nevada River Forecast Center. And if you look here, this is in Marin County. These are 3-4 inches of rain. This is 24-hour totals. And into Sonoma County, we have many areas here that are around 2.5 inches of rain, as well as in areas in the mountains north of Santa Cruz. And then into the Sacramento area, most of these spots are around 1 inch to 1.25 inches. A little bit less around Stockton and Modesto, just under 1 inch. And on the west slope, also many areas around 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch. Grass Valley around closer to 1.5 inches. And most of this around the Sacramento area happened during the overnight hours. When I was looking at the rain totals for downtown Sacramento, this site right here, for instance, at 10:30 last night, this was still only 0.21. And so then during the overnight, that went up to 1 inch. So it did rain pretty hard for a while during the overnight, but with, once again, minimal issues. There has been some standing water on some roadways this morning. But as you can see, as I scroll around here, most areas are around 1 inch of rain, a very manageable amount of rain. So let me show you the HRRR and what's likely going to be happening as we go through the day today. Scattered showers. And this is around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. As you can see, a little line of rain develops, and we may even see a thunderstorm in there. So we may see a brief downpour, but a lot of the day will end up being dry and cloudy and cool. And that's going to continue into the day Friday. This is Friday morning around 6 a.m. Still some scattered showers. Also, snow in the Sierra. We'll be seeing, it's not going to snow hard, but it will continue to snow. And I think we might continue to see chain controls for a while throughout the day today and into the day on Friday. This is Friday afternoon. Once again, maybe some showers or convective showers going by. So the next couple of days, just kind of showery, but not all day rains. And then down here, you start to see the start of what we'll be looking at long term. And let me show you that here with the 500 millibar chart this morning. And this is a really interesting setup. I'm going to pick this up first thing on actually Friday night. So we have this low to the north. Underneath it, there's some weak ridging. And we're going to call for Saturday to be a mostly cloudy, mostly dry day. And Saturday is going to be the better part of the weekend. This is Saturday afternoon. Here's some ridging right in here. But what's developing back in here, as well as this low, and I'll show you the moisture plume here in a second, we are going to see rain come our way. And then this setup here into the day on Sunday is really interesting. So you have the low here, and then you have the moisture coming up this way. And you have a nice strong jet stream developing here in Northern California. Let's see what the next one looks like. Yeah, Northern California is poised to be at the left exit region of the jet, which gives us some additional lift for a while on Sunday night and into Monday. But also look at where this is headed. This is Southern California, and that flow continues into the day on Monday, whereas Northern California, got to the end of the model run, whereas Northern California will start to see a breakout. But it's Southern California that could be impacted rather severely by that. And I'll get to more on that in just a second. So let's show you the way the NAM shows that. And I'll pick this up on Saturday night. So again, Saturday, we're going to call for it to be a mostly dry day. And Saturday is a good day to do things outdoors. And as we get into Saturday night, Sunday morning, 4 a.m., you can see that low developing out here, the rain coming here, snow, and snow is going to be interesting, as I'll show you here in a second, because what we're going to see is cold air initially, followed by some warmer air. So we may start with some snow around 4,000 and then see the snow level go up to 6 or 6,500. But this, I'll go to the end of this model run, which is at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. As you can see, widespread rain, also a tight gradient here, which means with the low right here and a tight gradient here, it could also turn quite windy. We could see winds at the speeds we saw for a while yesterday, if not higher. But that's something we have to fine tune because, again, we're talking Sunday night, which is still relatively far out there. But let me just put it out there that, yeah, we are looking at maybe another round of wind on Sunday night and into very early Monday morning. So I talked about the fact that this is going to run into some cooler air initially and then turn into some warmer air. So I'm going to show you the 5,000-foot temperatures. And this is on Saturday afternoon. Our temperatures at 5,000 feet are around -2, -3, which is plenty cold enough to support snow at 3,500 to 4,000 feet. But let's see, let's get into when the precip starts, which would be, let's say, right around here. So this is first thing on Sunday morning. We're still around 0 to -1, so we could have snow at 5,000 feet. But then watch how this, with the moisture coming in, we get this nose of warmer air coming up from the south, so that by the time we get into Sunday afternoon, the Sierra temperatures are up around +3, +4, which could send the snow level up to around 6,000 or 6,500 feet. And that will keep down some of the snow totals. This still has the potential to be a really good snow maker. However, because of the warmer air coming in, we have the potential to keep those snow levels and those snow ratios down. But either way, I do think that travel on Sunday and Monday in the Sierra is not going to be good. So let's talk about this AR here for a little bit with the wider view. So California is right here. So here's the little AR that went by last night, now sinking into Southern California. And then here comes the next plume. And then here's the low that I was showing you. And you can see how that plume starts to come our way. This is Saturday night. Mostly aimed at the Central Coast and farther south. We get enough of it as well as that good flow into Northern California. The Northern California will get some good rain. But this is what I'm somewhat concerned about. This is Sunday night. Watch this area right here. That is perfectly aligned at the LA Basin and into San Diego, Santa Barbara, LA, San Diego, right there. Just keep your eye right on there as I'll go back and forth on that. So that's a classic atmospheric river. And I don't want to get on the hype train, but I just have a feeling we're going to hear a lot about this because of the potential for what we might see in Southern California on Sunday and Monday. For those of you in Southern California, pay attention because we have the potential for quite a bit of rain. Let me show you how this looks on the GFS. And I'll pick this up on Saturday night and be able to see not only the rain coming into Northern California, but Southern California as well. This is Sunday afternoon. Now, the GFS handles this a little bit differently than the NAM is, but either way, we have some good rain coming into Northern California, a tight gradient, and rain into Southern California, snow in the Sierra that I mentioned. This is Sunday night, and then this is Monday. Monday breaks up the rain in Northern California. We'll see if that holds. Other models have continued the rain well through the day on Monday for Northern California. But look at this down here in Southern California. If I just keep going back and forth on that, you'll see that that steady stream of moisture just keeps coming up from the south and impacting with perfect orographic flow into the mountains of Southern California. So with that, again, I don't want to be on the hype train here, but look at the rain total down in here. We're talking about total precipitation in the 5, 6, 7 range. We'll see how the additional models handle it. Northern California is really going to depend on which one of those models is right and how much of that moisture we get farther to the north. Like I said, for Northern California, for areas like Modesto and Sacramento and Chico, as well as the Sierra from Tuolumne County to the north. Our precip totals and our snow totals are going to depend on just how much of that precipitable water comes our way. As I showed you, it looks as though the focus of that atmospheric river is going to be a little bit farther south, which is why Southern California could see extremely impactful rains on Sunday night and into the day on Monday. For Northern California, we'll see. We could see another, good soaking rain. Right now, I don't see enough to cause us any hydro issues, meaning our rivers should be okay. But we'll just have to keep an eye on that. But the other thing we'll have to keep an eye on is just how strong the winds might be on Sunday night and into Monday. So the next couple of days, just kind of showery, maybe a thunderstorm, but we'll continue to fine tune what is coming our way for Sunday and into the day on Monday. That was a lot to get through. I'll be going into this in more detail, the latest detail, in a Facebook Live chat tonight at 8 o'clock. And otherwise, I'll be in the studio tonight at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.